Okay guys, welcome back. We'll show you what's going on here. We've got a little 50 Mercury, well it's a Monarch actually. We got a 50 Monarch in here. If you go to my very first video ever, when you first meet me, and I'm standing outside my shop, and I bring you in the shop, I show you this car briefly on the hoist, and I tell you the story about it. Anyway, we've got her in here today. I'll show you what's going on. We're doing some wiring, so let's take a look here what's going on. Okay, so there she is. She's sitting here. We're still working on the body, working all that kind of stuff. You can see we got the motor. Motor and transmission is out. We got a whole bunch of wires laying there. And here's the main thing. We'll come around here. And there we go. You can see that. We've got the spaghetti maze is on. We've got the brand new vintage air heater mounted up underneath there. We got the brand new Newport electric wipers under there. And like I say, there's our little, there's all our wiring. So this is what we're working on right now. You can see the fuse panel right in there. So that's what we're working on. We're getting the dash together. And yeah, so we'll walk around to this side of the car. What I did here was you just got a glimpse of the wiring. I threw the dash in here, so you can see how it's all going to look when the dashboard is in. So there we go. There's this dashboard. Now when the dash was out, I took all the instrument panel out of the dash, and I stripped the whole dash to bare metal, and I painted it this. Now this guy's on a real budget, so I painted this. I had some leftover blue paint here. I had some black metallic paint or pearl paint, and I mixed the two together, and it actually came out with a really nice color. If you go back to my very first video, I think it's called Custom Car Hot Rod Shop or something. It's my very first video, the first time ever you see me in a video. The very first one is a picture collage of all the stuff around my yard, black and white photos, and the second one is me standing in front of my shop with two custom cars parked out front. And anyway, go to that video, guys. Go to that video and take a look, and you'll hear the story on this little Mercury Monarch. You'll see exactly where we're going, what's happening with this car and why. So anyway, there's the dashboard in. I got the column mounted up in there, mounted the e-brake handle on, and as you can see, oh, this light's probably not plugged in. Of course not. Anyway, as you can see, we're working on the wiring there. We're trying to keep it all neat and tidy. We don't just leave things hanging around. Everything here, everything that we do for wiring is shrink tube, shrink tube and soldered. That's just the way to go. It's just a lot easier. So right now you're seeing the spaghetti mess hanging here because we still got a lot of switches and stuff to hook up. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you a little glimpse of what's going on there with the wiring in the little 50 Monarch. I should say big 50 Monarch actually. And here's what we got going on here also. My neighbor down the road came in here. He's working on, apparently, I think it's in the mid-70s shorty van with no windows. Apparently they're really rare. So he brought the hood into me, and as you can see, the hood here had some rust. This piece was right in there. So I've cut it out. You know, you can see all the shit in behind there. I've cut that out, and we're gonna butt weld a new piece of metal in there. Now he's not getting too fussy with this truck. This guy is really on a real budget also. He's doing most of the work himself, but when it came to the welding part of this, he cannot do it. So he asked me if I would just do the welding part of it and take care of that for him, and I said not a problem whatsoever. Then we'll come around here. He's also brought me the door. There's the door. So you can see the R and the D, so obviously it's a Ford. And you can see, look how bad the whole bottom half of the door is just, we got a mess here. We might end up cutting it back right back to this line, and we might end up just making a whole new panel for this and butt welding on, because then we'll get inside here and look at the inside of that. So he just dropped that off with me. We're going to take care of that for him. We're going to slip that in between things. I'm hoping to have that done and finished here before the end of the day. Hopefully I'll get all that cut out and get the hood all fixed up, get all the welding done. I'm hoping to have that done. I don't know. What time is it right now? It looks like it's 10:30, so I'm hoping I can get this done before the end of the day here. And yeah, there's the little Monarch. And then we'll get on with it. I'm here alone today. Dave, there, we can turn this around here. Dave is called in sick. If you remember my last couple videos, I wasn't feeling the greatest either. But I kept working, Dave. I was working, Dave. Fucking guy. Anyway, it's all right. It's all right, because you know what? It's a relaxed atmosphere here at this shop. There's no bullshit. There's no crap. There's no smoke and mirrors. There's none of that kind of shit going on here. It's just, this is what a shop is about. This is what we're about. So anyway, I thought I'd show you what's going on here today. That's about it. And definitely, please guys, any of my subscribers, go back to my very first video and look up the story on this little Monarch. You got to hear the story on it. You got to see the story on it. Look it up. Let me know if you saw it there. Okay? Okay, guys. Well, I can't do any more videotaping today. That's it, because I got to get to work. And because of you, Dave, if you're out there watching, it's not a good time at old time today. Now I got to work 16 hours. I got to make up your hours. Thanks, Dave. Thanks a lot. See you later. Big thumbs up somewhere. I'll never fucking get it. Bye now.